Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was logging some of my catches on my fishing app. I gotta say, this is honestly one of the most graphically beautiful games I've ever seen. Like, this shit is, like, really beautiful. And I've actually had no trouble playing it. I'm not even playing on fucking performance mode. I'm playing on quality. I've had no lag issues, no crashing. This is really fucking, look at the detail. Really beautiful game, though. What's this?
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
Yeah. Could I be missing a head? Oh no, it's stuck inside the rock. There's notifications on my phone. Anyways, what's up? Saw that one person's watching. Welcome to the stream. I just started not too long ago. Do I? I don't have any. Damn. I gotta look out for some of that stuff that I can use. Oh wait, there's some right there, right? Ain't that what that is? So, how do we get there? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. Whatever. What's on here? Oh, this game looks amazing. Oh. I didn't even know. I guess I didn't need it. Hold on, pack of oats. 6. So there really was no point in trying to get the sweet. Pressing the wrong button. Fuck. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, it's just journal. Huh. I thought that was a person sitting on the fucking wall over there. That yellow thing. It's like a person crouched.
What is it?
None of your goddamn business what it is.
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to it.
Murderers!
How awful.
Not to worry, envoy.
Trust no one, pray that the gods know what they're doing. For I no longer understand the moves. Wolf.
Got one of the bastards. We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
Ah, damn.
Oh, bless my soul, the Adiran envoy. Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little workshop. Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is good. Better than good. I used to have an apprentice. When the Adirans came to our shore, he moved on without as much as a goodbye. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons to stay.
There's a chandler who, like, makes food or something. Oh. A dealer in household items such as oil, soap, paint, and groceries. And also a dealer who deals in supplies, equipment for ships and boats. Well.
Don't take it too personally. Some of us understand you good folk are here to help, and some of us need a little more time.
Imagine how boring this place would be if we all agreed.
The Living Lands could use a little discipline, that's what I say. And who better to bring it than the Adirans? Well, there was this Aothasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of my work. And the Temple of Andra can't seem to get enough of them. Burning the wick at both ends, I suppose. A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary in all the wrong places. Even on these shores, Aethys isn't the most popular deity. Andra is closer to our hearts, always has been. With the gods on my side, I won't need to, but I appreciate the invitation all the same. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's Fury. It's growing in a pot just over there. No charge, of course. The Adheran Envoy's money is no good here, and never will be.
How kind. I already took it, though.
Hey! Get around me. You're supposed to check in before you can... Ah, never mind.
High Market. A haven of opulence. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome. Welcome! I was hoping you would drop in. You're back. What have you found? I warned Kirmund about those Zaribs. It was Zaribs, wasn't it? Oh, on second thought, don't tell me. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
Damn, 500. Excuse me. Huh. Shit. An ancient evil's tomb. Godless pottery.
Wouldn't want to mix your communal meals bowl with your Ashes of the Dead bowl.
I'm not reading all that. Shit.
I hope whoever stuffed that covered their nose and mouth.
One button. Skeleton, that's all the sightless. Damn it! Allergies. What the hell? Identified as elemental revenant. Two-headed revenant.
Did the two heads take turns, or was this guy twice as hungry?
Damn it. Let's go back
I
here.
don't think my assistants are hiding in there.
I just want to see what you got, man. Don't worry. I just want to see what you got back here. Broken crown jewel. Holy shit. Look at that. Damn. I'm already off to a good start.
Looking for something?
Yeah, some food. Thank you, thank you.
You won't find any treasures that way.
Oh, but I found some food. And yes, I did find a treasure. Fire. Alright, let's see. I don't know. Shit. Let's go find this,
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Adherents not exemplify everything we hate?
Paradise will never bow to a deer!
The adherents never should have come here!
You, Adherent! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city! The citizens of Paradise have come to hear the truth.
Is that
They
Cree
need to
Summer?
know what will befall us if we do not deal with you.
That sounds like Cree Summer a little bit.
You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
It probably isn't her, but it sounds almost like her. Thank you. Thank you. Shit.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you. Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else. I know. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. Thank you. Nasha should be working...
Oh shit, whoops. Didn't mean to shoot that.
You died.
Oh hey, what's up,
But you're
Garrett?
here. Gods, am I glad to see you. You've got some god looking out for you.
I don't have to even see him out here anymore.
Envoy, hello.
How do you say that?
I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai. Tej. I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
It's nothing like that.
Damn it.
You run into all sorts of characters around here, is all. Some more polite than others. I didn't mean anything by it, envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure did it.
No one expected the envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs. Well.
Kai?
Come on, it's funny.
Are we all lovers or
Tej
something?
caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballarrock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Ew.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to
Yeah,
know
he's like, I
that.
didn't want to hear that.
Yeah, but now you'll never think of Tej the same way again, will you? And now he'll never think of you the same way either.
Let's not make more of it than it was. I shouldn't have said anything. The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
Graphics, like
The bartender
clothing
sleeping with your
looks
girlfriend.
So fucking good.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
That is some really good detail.
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, envoy? The 7-foot-tall Aumaua with biceps the size of my head? No, I am not.
Flatterer. You know I'm barely over 6.5.
Naturally, sir. How can I help you? There's a lot of ground to cover. Ah, the age-old question. Who Adir is, naturally, viable. And were we at the Cartographers Guild in High Crown, I could show you. As it is, we must make... The Living Lands are located in the far north of Aora. Adir is southwest of the Living Lands, situated along the equator. The Living Lands are more arid than Adir, and the island is more prone to storms. But its many deep valleys protect the various townships from the worst of the weather. Topographically speaking, the Living Lands are a place of extremes. Deep inland, mountains rise high enough to rival those of the White March, blanketed year-round in snow, while is an acid sea that sinks far below the level of the ocean. The lands between them are riven with deep clefts in the earth and isolated by wastelands of sun-baked sand dunes. I'll share what I can. There is no singular authority in the Living Lands.
Not yet, anyway.
I shudder to think what the Living Lands would look like under your rule.
Well, to start, there'd be a lot more brothels.
Oh, hell yeah.
Charming.
I'm down with that.
Power is invested in the leaders of the various townships scattered across the island. The largest are Fjord, Thirdborn, and Solace. None of which, I will note, are as safe and orderly as Paradise. Fjord Messaverno is located in a valley known locally as the Emerald Stair, named for the terraced rice paddies that cover its hillsides. It is our closest neighbor. The city, if you can call it that, was founded 50 years ago by animancers from the Valian republics. Apparently, the laws governing animancy weren't lenient enough in the republics. So the city's founders came to the Living Lands, where they could practice their discipline more freely.
Oh. So it's like necromancy.
Currently, Fjord is governed by a man named Ignacy Vidaro. Rather inept to hear the ambassador talk about him. Fjord's farmers supply most of the grain and vegetables we eat here in Paradise. Or it did. Their shipments have been infrequent lately. Something about a blight in the fields. In any event, I believe that covers Fjord. The Valian republics are a collection of city-states in the Eastern Reach, southeast. The republics began life as colonies of the Grand Empire of Fate. The colonies saw an opportunity to escape the influence of the Empire of Origin, much as the Deerwood did from Adir. Now a mature confederation in their own right, the republics have recently indulged their own expansionist ambitions in the Deadfire Archipelago. Through their merchants in the Val...
Up to and including people.
We should count ourselves lucky they've had no... In a struggle between our Emperor and the Republic's great dukes, well, I doubt we would come out on top. But if anyone asks, I was not the one who told you that. Everything you need to know about Third... It was founded by the third-born children of Rawatai. Navy dropouts, smugglers, and hands for...
Home sweet home.
You're free to go back any time you like.
I like my current circumstances just fine, thanks.
They are people, in short, who couldn't cut it in the civilized world and had to make room on the margins. Unfortunately, they are currently besieged by the Dream Scourge. We have sent some troops to... I don't know how long they'll hold out. Rawatai is one of the old empires, every bit as storied as Grand Valia or our native Adir. And unlike our home, their small continent is racked by terrible storms. This is due, or rather, was due, to the island's proximity to Andra's Mortar, the unending super hurricane that once hit the ancient city of Ukaizo. Rawatai is largely peopled by Almawa, descended from those who fled the Deadfire Archipelago centuries. They are an aggressive, militant culture, and personally, I find their obsession with gunpowder rather quaint.
I don't think they see it that way.
No?
Well, as far as Navy brass is concerned, Adir doesn't really rate.
Now you're just making things up.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think about you at all.
Solace is, what is there to say, really?
Yeah, they tend to have that effect on people.
The trouble is, I don't know much about Solace. Nobody does. They are an isolationist community of Pogrunan dwarves who live in the forbidding ways of Galawain's tusks. They don't let outsiders into their lands, and they don't let their people out of them.
Some folks get out from time to time, but they can't ever go back. And the ones who survive aren't eager to talk about their experiences.
People aside, the land itself is incredibly hostile. The island's volcano, Mount Forja, rests at the heart of the region, and it's recently become active. Half the land is lava rock, and the other half is, well, literally lava. I don't know why anyone lives there. I have to assume they're all insane.
You have no idea.
Naturally. The Pogrunan are a unique community of mountain dwarves originating in Old Valia. As a people, they've made their name as explorers, builders, miners. No doubt you've seen their ruins in your travels, here, back home in Adir, and all across the world. They maintain a rich tradition of oral storytelling, chanted magics, and ritual carving. Even the most physically isolated Pogrun is not alone. Somewhere, one of their people is thinking of them and planning an expedition. Abidan must cherish them.
You sound like you admire them.
I suppose I do. Of course. Consider yourself lucky. Inquisitor Ludwine is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. But she doesn't keep it so much as... She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deadfire, where she died.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodaka wasn't done with her yet. Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodaka's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, then you have pleased her. But Vodka does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity. I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free. I only met her once. She was a mid-level member of the Steel Garrote then, chasing oathbreakers who'd fled Adiran law. She'd come back to the Imperial Archives to borrow a map to a place called Oathbinder's Sanctum. I remember she was furious because the map was quite poor. She worried about finding the place, about properly executing her duty to her god. She wanted, I think, to do a good job. So, while clearly she has changed, in some sense, I'd say she's much the same. Death guards are surpassingly rare. Some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deadfire spoke of one named Iser, a devotee of Berith, who guards the hanging sepulchres there. But I've heard of no others except those I've read about in the histories, or, as you say, in stories. They are people, most often paladins or priests, so devoted to a cause that they simply refuse to pass on to the wheel when they die. Their soul haunts their body. The passion required to sustain them devours their flesh, and they swiftly turn to bone. I've never read a history nor tale of a death guard that did not end with them going quite mad. When they lose their capacity to care for anything but their cause, they cannot be merciful. And so everything before them becomes only an obstacle. Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deadfire, their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodaka. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodaka's priests, or Wodaka herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say. By all means. Oh, I hope it wasn't that charlatan in Hightown. She's an absolute menace. That the militia puts up with her is a testament to how unfit they are to run this city. Right. Not what you asked. Anyway, Watchers are individuals capable of perceiving souls. The soul may be in a living body, or it may simply be lingering, waiting to pass into the in-between. In either case, interacting with a soul allows a Watcher to glimpse a person's past lives or their most deeply buried memories. Watchers are incredibly rare, and in Adir, highly controlled. Many people wish to know who they were in a previous life, and do not like what they learn. A Watcher doesn't need your cooperation or consent to read your soul. They could learn everything about you, terribly damaging things about your parentage, for example, or things you did in a past life, without you ever knowing. You see how this could threaten the established order, undermine our betters' right to rule.
Yeah, but that's just one side to it. Imagine how a Watcher feels, knowing what a threat they are to the status quo. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be keen on kings and emperors wanting me dead. Sounds like a lot of hassle.
Don't sell yourself short, Kai. I don't doubt you're an expert in people wanting you dead.
You're not wrong.
I rarely am. In any case, the Watcher is fundamentally a tragic figure. Of the few that survive our world, most are destined to go mad. The smart ones stay hidden. They do not announce their powers, perhaps not even to themselves. Even a careful Watcher risks inadvertently revealing themselves by knowing something they shouldn't know. Of the ones that are public, little is concretely known. But we hear things. They make good judges in Woedica's courts, so long as they're controlled. The lords, it's rumored, buy and sell them to collect blackmail on their enemies. But I suspect many Watchers are imprisoned or executed, or simply kill themselves. Yes and no. So far as I understand it, a Watcher is born a Watcher. But it takes an event, often something shocking or traumatic, to bring a Watcher's powers to the fore. So you may be a Watcher, or I may be, or Kai, and we might not even know. Well, the Watcher of Cadnua is legendary. It was their castle Aethys destroyed when he began his campaign of terror in the Dead Fire. Oh, by the Queen, I hope I get to meet them someday. In terms of local interest, you'll have heard of Runid, of course. And there was Ida. You may not know about her. She was a Watcher from the Living Lands. I believe she was an Orlin. She must have died, 150 years ago. By a great serpent, gods treat kindly with her soul. Doubtless there are others, but most don't meet a good end. I don't think so.
The Envoy is right. You're basically a Watcher encyclopedia.
Why should a secretary be limited to knowledge of filing systems and how the ambassador takes his tea? I was a boy once. Watchers were a special interest of mine when I was young.
He sounds defensive to me. Does he sound defensive to you, Envoy?
Very defensive.
I am not a Watcher.
Exactly what a Watcher would say.
Both of you, please, your fun puts me at tremendous risk. This isn't a subject the Inquisitor takes lightly.
All right, all right. I know you're not a Watcher, Teach. You'd be better at dice.
Apology accepted. I'm an open book. Well, you'll notice I'm nearly always here. If that man sleeps, I don't know about it. He wouldn't say, but I believe he relied on the claviger far more than he let on. And without the claviger's steady hand at the rudder, the ambassador's struggling just to bail water from the sinking ship at his parodies.
Okay. Official procedures.
Claviger Aemon might have tolerated a little more chaos than he basically liked, but he kept this place humming. He's not someone you can easily replace, and not with one man alone.
It's a difficult job. The pressure sometimes gets the better of him. But if he loses his temper now and then, I can't blame him for it. Better him than me. He doesn't know what to do with himself. You know, in our first days here, he'd often walk to the end of the docks at sunrise. The work was done, the embassy was closed, and he'd still be wearing the same clothes he'd slept in at his desk. And he'd just stare out over the sea. He always seemed dissatisfied back then. Be serious. Most of us here didn't get sent to the frontier because we were anybody's favorite. The longer I'm here, the more likely the people who matter are to forget me. And I'd actually like to get back to High Crown someday. Get married, have a few kids, take the civil exams, and settle into a permanent clerkship.
I guess there are worse ways to spend a life.
Like rotting in this embassy. By all... What? If you're looking for a particular year, the first thing you should know about Paradis, and though it might be considered a distant backwater by the rest of the world, as for who calls this place home...
Hey, come on. You're gonna get the... You know, all the fun people.
In any event, as far as I can tell, Paradis has been, if nothing else. Depends on who you are. Ambassador Helga, Inquisitor Ludwig.
So?
Why not? That's where you... Whether you find your desires aligning with the ambassadors or the... We are only beginning to see its effects here in Dawnshore. That's where you and the ambassador encountered, and the tide of this soul...
There's a lot of fucking dialogue.
Look, for all that I complain about this, people who want to be able to walk to the market, people who like it when the mail comes on time, and their skates are made from real those people, good, they like us a lot. The Resistance, as such, are largely a group of misfits and criminals intent on undermining the rule of law. They take out loans with small adherent banking houses and do not pay them, then assault the bankers who attempt to collect. They agree to contracts with families in Adir seeking homes, and when their ships arrive, promptly abandon them. When we levy a small tax to fund the repair of city roads, they set our counting house on fire. And when our fishermen return to port, they board their ships and sink them.
That's certainly one way to characterize them. It's not exactly wrong, but it's not exactly right either.
For decades, people like them ruled this city through fear. We imposed order, and now they oppose us. You, unfortunately, were caught in the crossfire. I'm an open book. Should you ever need me, I will be here. Safe travels, Envoy.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work. And I need you here at my side.
Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Did the Emperor send you with anything for me? Your writ of commission, perhaps? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends.
Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. Though, even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work. Indeed. The killer sent me. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous, but defend it we must. For the sake of every... Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisen rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a venture. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. Oh, before you go, we received a report from Liviana about your condition. Apparently, you're in fine shape. Once your killer has been dealt with, you can come and go as you please. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have to use it. Oh, I wish I could see the killer's face when they realize the hunter has become the hunted. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return.
Holy shit.
Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Later on. Oh, shit.
Unseen, unheard.
Oh, no, you don't! Good one! Who's ready for more?
I don't think the new owners like company. You're mine now! Nice!
I was wondering where this thing led to. I was here last night. Cool. Hear another one near me. Oh, fuck. Oh shit. That's it. Oh, nothing.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some extra coin.
A pleasure, Envoy. I'm Alt, if it suits your fancy. Someone had to take the job. I guess I can sit. Apologies, friend. But that's none of your concern. I left there for a reason. And now I'm here. Show it here. Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place. But I'm thankful you did so. Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. Be safe out there. Tempestuous Luandi caught your eye, huh? Watch yourself. Her aim is as sharp as her wit. Ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying to find one. A frontal assault would be mighty reckless.
You got it.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway. If it didn't keep them alive, they weren't skilled enough to use it. Ever heard the saying, a bad hunter blames Galawain for their bow? You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least, I don't think she's blown herself up yet. I just think well, maybe. I'm still taller, though. By a hair's breadth. If I stand up straight.
Let's see what they got. Damn, 3,000. Damn. Oh, is this her sister?
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence? Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead? Because we're twins. She may be older, but that doesn't mean she's right about everything. Of course not. I wouldn't sell you something I thought would kill you. That's not good for business. I did that once. I had to hire a watcher to get the phantom out. I suppose I shouldn't brag about that to a potential customer.
Let's see, grimoire, perseverance, it's blonde. Huh. Dank spores, they're dank as fuck, bro. Fucking dank. Huh.
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's... Oh, you're a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back. Wherever they came from.
Elder Scrolls.
Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
Are you drunk?
No, of course I'm not drunk. I'm an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. I would say, welcome to the living lands, but things have gotten even stranger lately. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Oh, just a bit of luminous Adra. You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been... No one knows how best to describe it, but we... All I need is a luminous Adra. But you see the problem? It's extremely rare. More precisely, it is Adra infused with the soul energy. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me. Oh, it's very... enhanced strength and stamina. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and they lost it. The people of the Deadfire have been refining luminous Adra. If anything can cure this affliction, that... Best of luck with that. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Gone. I don't wish them ill. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
You can't be serious. That much for one rack of ribs?
It's the Adirans. I'm sorry. Never knew armies ate so much meat. There's barely any left for the rest of us.
Me and my family.
Sorry. The prices are the prices. Huh?
You should see the drunks try to grab the lanterns. Gets me every time.
What's the blue fucking circle for? Oh. Damn. Way over there. I got sidetracked.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? I know this is strange, but they're in a rough situation and, well, to be honest, they helped me out a while. I'm just trying to return the favor. A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountains in Emerald. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the restrictions that come from noble patronage. Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive than I had calculated. I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the Grinning Ballarok. Lofled and Gladwine pulled me out of it. Galarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lofled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. But you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks. For the hero who braved the...
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Many thanks, Envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was... No. We had a falling out a while back. Thank you, On.
Ow. Oh, fuck. I'm surprised to survive that shit. I almost fucking died from it.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before. Oh, all the attention must truly bother you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Oh, heavens no. Look for Romeo up in the...
No signs of a struggle. Looks like this adventure to me.
I don't know. Break like that? It's hard to give yourself.
I assume you intend to pursue this line of inquiry.
It's Paradise. If someone killed him, they'll get what's coming to them.
Damn. Wish that sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him. No one else is coming to help. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. He said the lady who the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not until I get...
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and gods. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't cope too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. But no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks. The Pilgrims left. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you.
I think I was
She'll
there.
let you pass. Especially my brother. Cad, you'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Oh, cool. Interesting.
Sometimes we get more contraband.
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
How do I get over there? I don't want to do too much.
This is where you fell. Don't count on anyone cleaning up the bloodstain anytime soon.
Yeah, this is where I got shot at. Let's see. Arrow had to come from one of these locations. Maybe that tower up there. Wanted a nice sniping position. It's either there or possibly right up there. That's where I got shot at.
Envoy, I've got a situation over here.
What? What do you want?
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her...
Excuse me. Do you have grenades in here? Hmm?
Find anything? I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Arrest
Thanks
her.
for the help, envoy. I think I can handle it from here.
Haha. I feel like I was definitely sniped from up there or up there, but I feel like it's mostly up there. I wonder if I can find any clues. Let's find out, shall we? Can I actually get up there? No, probably not, right?
Guess the deer and discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
How do I get up there? Oh, I see now. Damn it. Fucking allergies. I've been coughing all day. Oh, fuck.
Looks like poison.
This
We should
is
find
it.
Morris.
This is where it was.
He could tell us more.
This is where they shot me from. Holy shit. That's pretty cool. That you could actually try and find out the, some clues and stuff. That was cool as fuck. Can I get up there, maybe? Is that possible? Get up further. Oh, that's making me nervous. I guess not. I thought I could go up there. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fast travel to this fucking place. Fuck. Our cabin's way the fuck over here. I thought it was closer. Minus 100% damage reduction, so I'm gonna take more damage but deal more damage. Yeah.
Thoughts and whispers, we feel them rumble beneath the surface. We smell conflict, kith turn on, not understand. They come on foreign ships, exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair, the scent of distant shores to their skin. A flag planted. The serpent finds its shade, but the ground stirs. New they bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? Blood thickens the stream. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate? Ivy spreads on the stone. We learn much. Sleep now.
shot! Show me what you got! I was just getting warmed up. This is Dehangan's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now. Point for you! I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see? You'd know better than me. Take a look around.
Is she raising them as her pets? Is she one of them dead?
Anything juicy? Well, Dehangan's the only one who can make sense of it. We should talk to her.
Weird though. She trying to get them as pets or some shit? What? She could break the fucking wall on her house. Damn, that'd be fucked up. You'd probably get like special dialogue if you fucking break the wall into her house. Damn.
What's that Zarup doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarup. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you're welcome. I also caught a fish out in that water. I caught a fish out in that water with my bare hands.
You did?
Yeah, it's a little bluegill.
I don't speak Zarep, but it definitely answered you. I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near Dehangan's house. Well, maybe he's the one who made that mural.
Boy. Cornbread, come here, boy. That's a good boy. Oh, so soft and fat. Fat boy.
Next one's mine. Is that all you got?
Dude, the fucking arquebuses are fun to use. Cornbread, boy, what you want? Some of us are earlier or yesterday. Damn. Good person right there.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that? Do you snoop on everyone, you... All right. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
No.
I'd love to. I'm not good at anything. no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Well, when you put it like that, if you're positive it doesn't mean me any harm, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
yeah, whatever, knife here. I'm an elf too, but, you know. I'm a self-hating elf. It's not racist when I say it. Let's see. I'm gonna go in the stream right there. And, I'll catch you all next time. See ya.